Hi, I'm Mike Hornyak. I'm the author of the dictionary game Stare Down the Moon. And the dictionary game actually came about in a very interesting way. A friend of mine used to play it when we were in college as kind of a way to overcome writer's block and get the creative juices flowing while also being able to hang out with your friends and have a good time. The basic premise of the game is you sit down, preferably with somebody else. It's easier to play with more than one person. You each have a dictionary, or you share one, that's fine, and each person gives the other a page number and a word number. And my friends have given me two numbers so I can kind of illustrate this. Page 872, which I will open to here in my trusty dictionary. And the word number 17. So you've opened to your page and you count to your word, which my word is messy. That's fun. And then you get your word, you write down your word and its definition, and you normally will set some sort of timer. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever feels right to you guys. And then you just write something. Anything that comes to mind, including the word, inspired by the word or its definition, or sometimes even just not including the word at all. Just anything that happens because you have read this word. Hopefully you kind of come up with something cool to share with the group or your friend, or just to, have yourself, I guess. And then maybe even learn new words in the process. And if you're like me, you accidentally, over the course of 15 years, establish enough short pieces that you can make a book out of them. So that's kind of the story of this whole thing. So yeah, let's get started. This is one of the pieces from the book that I feel encapsulates what I was doing and the way that I feel about the book and everything. My word was vermilion, which is a noun. It is a bright red mercuric sulfide used as a pigment, or a vivid red to reddish orange. And then this is the poem that came from that definition. Take inventory of your scars. Catalog your shortcomings. Analyze the thoughts that tear you down. Fan the flame and stoke those fires. Abjure the hate that you witness. Renounce the disparity you've accepted. Acknowledge the pain inside you. Forgive the shame you internalize. Sit with the decisions you've made. Reckon with the blessings you enjoy. Look long upon your conveniences, or drown in the stasis you create. Pick through the lies you believe. Examine the lies that you tell. Take apart the fears that leave you bound. Throw them all to the wind. Honor the mercy that makes you human. Hold the rage that makes you rise. Find the hopes that keep you strong. And fan the flame. Stoke those fires.
No one knows and no one asks what hides within the cabinet. Considering the smell, we think there must be something bad in it. It creaks and moans and glurps and groans. It gives our hair a rise. We shudder, cringing, frightened at the thought of what's inside. It makes us kind of nervous, so we huddle close and grouse. We've talked about just moving out and giving it the house. My sister thinks that it's a slime, a goop that came to life. I hate to think of what that took, or maybe it's just mice. My brother thinks that it's a ghost and thinks the kitchen risky. I say it must be moldy toast that's gotten kind of frisky. My mother tries to play it off and says it's just old lettuce. That's fine, I think, but in the end, I feel that it might get us. My father won't admit it, but I think he's scared the most. Whatever lurks and festers there, I think it's rather gross. No one knows and no one asks what hides inside the cabinet. Considering the smell, I think there must be something bad in it.
So it is your turn to play, and I will be giving you a couple numbers, so good luck, and make pretty things. The page number will be 924, and your word number will be 21. Good luck. Thank you. So the next one I want to share is judo, was the word that I got, and this is what came from it. I was hoping for something deeper, some level of profundity that would swell quickly and effortlessly from my brain, translating perfectly and seamlessly to the page. As it turns out, it takes far less to throw me for a loop than I had expected. As it turns out, I lack the discipline to complete one thought before the next. Things can get confusing in here, hard to figure anything out. I lack the discipline for a lot of things anymore. With all the finesse of a bison on a high wire, the patience of an irritated cobra, the balance of broken scales, I stumble through the days. It's best to avoid me at this point. Too sudden a move and I may topple, taking everything with me. Gravity has a way of being unforgiving despite our best efforts. One act of kindness could prove disastrous. One day, I will regain what grace I've lost. One day, I will know my own strength, enough to know that I can find it again. Hi, once again, I am Mike Hornyak. I'm the author of the dictionary game Stare Down the Moon, and it is out now. You can pick up copies on Amazon.com or the Henlo Press website. Thanks again.